Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be starting off with a prayer before we start everything. So, today's prayer will be coming from Ethan.
Dear God, everybody bow their heads and close their eyes. Dear God, thank you for blessing us, keeping us safe, protecting us, keeping food in our belly. Thank you for putting a roof over our head. Please keep on blessing us. Thank you for waking me up in the morning without anybody help. Thank you for keeping me safe. Please, God, keep us safe from this coronavirus and please let it blow by soon enough. Dear God, please help us to understand and worship you, God. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here, God. So I love you. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. So, before you get started, today we're going to be reading from Numbers chapter 35 to the end. Can you believe that we're almost done with Numbers already? Guys, look at it. We started about 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Now we're finished. 3 books of the Bible out of the way.
Wow.
Round of applause for that.
Round of applause.
Okay. Now, today we're going to be reading. Oh, I already said that. Oh. Alright, so today's shout out is going to all my relatives and people that take their time out of their day to watch this video. Okay, we begin. Numbers chapter 35. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Command the children of Israel, and they that gave unto the Levites of the inheritance of their possession cities to dwell in. And ye shall give also unto the Levites suburbs for the cities round about them. And the cities shall they have to dwell in, and the suburbs of them shall be for their cattle, and for their goods, and for all their beasts. And the suburbs of the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites shall reach from the wall of the city and outward 1,000 cubits round about. And ye shall measure from without the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits. And the city shall be in the midst. This shall be to them the suburbs of the cities. And among the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites, there shall be 6 cities for refuge, which ye shall appoint for the manslayer, that he may flee thither. And to them ye shall add 42 cities. So all the cities which ye give,
Aaron, can you start over back? You kind of sounding a little bit shaky. Let's start it over.
Okay.
Start over that verse.
Okay. So all the cities which ye shall give to the Levites shall be 48 cities. Them shall ye give with their suburbs. And the cities which ye shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Israel. For them that they have many ye shall give many. But from them that have few ye shall give few. Every one shall give of cities unto the Levites according to his inheritance, which he inherited. And the Lord spake unto the Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of the Lord of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come over Jordan unto the land of Canaan, then ye shall appoint your cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any persons at unawares. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not, until he stand before the congregation in judgment. And of these cities, which ye shall give 6 cities, shall ye have for refuge. Ye shall give 3 cities on this side Jordan, and 3 cities shall ye give in the land of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge. These 6 cities shall be a refuge, both for the children of Israel, and for the stranger, and for the sojourner among them, that every one that killeth any person unawares may flee thither. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he smite him with throwing a stone, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with the hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. The avenger of blood himself shall slay the manslayer, shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him. He shall slay him. But if he thrust him,
start that back over, Aaron.
But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him by laying of weight, that he die, or in enmity, smite him with his hand, that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death. For he is a murderer, the avenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth them. But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying of weight, or with any stone wherewith a man may die, seeing him not, and cast it upon him, that he die, and was not his enemy, neither sought his harm, then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the avenger of blood according to these judgments. And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the avenger of blood, and the congregation shall restore him to the city of refuge, whither he was fled. And he shall abide in it unto the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whether he was fled, and the avenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the avenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession. So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations and all your dwellings. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witness. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, he shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And he shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, and he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. So he shall not pollute the land wherein he for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which he shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. Chapter 36. And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Menish, of the families of the sons of Joseph, came near and spake before Moses and before the princes of the chief fathers of the children of Israel. And they said, The Lord commanded my Lord to give the land for an inheritance by lot to the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by the Lord to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, or a brother, unto his daughters. And if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then shall their inheritance of our fathers and shall be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall it be taken from the lot of our inheritance. And when the jubile of the children of Israel shall be, then shall their inheritance be put unto the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe of our fathers. Moses commanded the children of Israel according to the word of the Lord, saying, The tribe of the sons of Joseph hath said well. This is the thing which the Lord doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, Let them marry to whom they think best. Only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel be moved from tribe to tribe, for every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father, that the children of Israel may enjoy with every man the inheritance of his fathers. Neither shall the inheritance be moved from one tribe to another tribe, But every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. Even as the Lord commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zelophehad, for Mahlah, Tirzah, and Hoglah, and Malchah and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their father's brother's son. And they were married unto the families of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and the inheritance remained in the tribe of their family of their father. These are the commandments and their judgments, which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. That was the reading of Numbers chapter 35 to the end.
Wow. Powerful reading, huh? Powerful reading. Okay. Since it's Ethan wanna be Mr. Smarty tonight.
I don't have that to say tonight.
Are you sure about that?
You wouldn't have anything to say because I didn't see you even, paying attention.
I was.
How? By playing with your finger?
No, I was paying attention.
Alright, so you will do the honors to go first.
I just said I don't have nothing to say. I didn't see nothing that interests me.
Oh.
So you want to be Mrs. Monica? What interests you? What interests you?
Alright. It was.
Exactly.
Wait, Aaron. Ethan, give Ethan the mic, Aaron. This whole chapters that we've been reading so far, since there's nothing interests you so far, what in this whole entire book that we read so far that you can take with you if you never read the Bible another day in your life? What chapter, what verse in this specific book of Numbers?
Can I find out to name it off, do it off my head?
That's what I'm asking. We read this every night. I would love to know if you was to pick, your life depend on it, and you was to pick a chapter from this book of Numbers, which one or which verse? Don't even go in the Bible. I don't want you to look in the Bible. I want to see if anything stood out to you throughout, because you said nothing stood out to you in 5 and 6. Okay, fine. But we're not going to just leave it like that. We are going to get something out of you, specifically you. So my question to you, what chapter in book of Numbers would you take if you never read this book ever again?
I think it was chapter 28. It was chapter 28. We were talking about the marriage thing.
What about the marriage thing?
That if a woman gave up her soul to God or a man and the father disapproved, she would not be sinned. Or if the husband disapproved of it, she would not be sinned. That's one thing I would take, or that most interesting of the whole thing.
Okay, beautiful. I could dig that. Now find it and see if it was. I remember that specifically. I definitely, all of us try to find that. Included in you, please. Miss Mert. Let's go back to it.
Oh, it was 30.
It was 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it was 30?
Yeah.
Okay. And what verse?
5.
Verse 5.
Well, not 5. 3 to 6. No,
3
to 7.
3 to 7?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I want to hear you read from 3 to 7.
Okay. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth,
Take it down, Ethan. Take it down. Come again.
and her father wait, if a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul, shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her. And if she had it all, and husband, when she vowed or uttered out of her lips wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vows shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her shall.
I think you should take back that from top.
And her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it. Then her vows shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand.
Okay. And that, why are you giving Aaron the mic? I'm talking to you still. Ethan, stop picking your finger. So if you was to take anything from these chapters that we've been reading, from the beginning of Numbers to the end of Numbers, chapter 30, verse 3 to 6 would be, to 7 would be that stood out to you. I like that at least you was able to come up with it without looking in the Bible. So you know what that did for me? Huh? That means we have reached a milestone just now, because you was able to go right back to memory and know exactly what stood out to you throughout the whole entire book of Number. And to me, that was excellent. So I appreciate that. See, there's always something. Sometimes we have to question ourselves. Did I word the question the right way? Did I ask the right question? Could I have gotten more out of Ethan for him to give me something than just what I think that I wanted to hear from him? So you have to sharp with the mind to see how else or what else could actually stand out, that could have made a difference, that this person could have bring or take with them throughout their life. How much you bet if I ask you the same question next week, and if this was truly your answer, which I truly think it was, you will never forget it. You understand me? No, it's not a question. I'm explaining certain things to you right now. This is not me asking you anything. I asked you already, you gave me answers. Now I'm letting you know the value in what you just did for me personally. But it's going to help you. You understand me? Good job. Aaron.
Same question?
The same question. We're going to change it up tonight. And we're going to go, what would, stand out to you tonight if we were to go back on. He didn't do that to yours. Leave him alone. Because he going to have to bring me back to the chapter in that book anyways. But if you was to go back, what would you say was the most important thing that stood out to you throughout this entire book that we read of Numbers?
Okay. That'll be the point. I think that was chapter 25, I think. Chapter 25, when it says that God, if you do not purify yourself after touching a dead body on the third and seventh day, then he too would be killed. They did an example with that with Aaron.
I remember Definitely. Now find the chapter. And I want you to bring me back to speed, up to speed on it. And let's get some discussion going. So find the chapter. I don't know if it's 25, but find that chapter. But I know exactly what you're saying, because I remember that also.
Got it.
What chapter is it?
Chapter 19.
So it's chapter 19. Verses.
13. Wait, no. Verses 19.
So chapter 19,
Yeah.
verse 19.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the third day and on the seventh day. And on the seventh day he shall purify himself and wash his clothes and bathe himself in the water and shall be clean at even.
Powerful, powerful.
That's
That's what you do after you touch the body. But on 13 it says, whosoever toucheth.
Hold on. So we doing verse 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifieth not himself, defileth the tabernacle of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean, his uncleanness is yet upon him.
Okay. So you would say chapter 19 verse 13 and 19 leave an everlasting print in your mind.
Yeah. Shows me that you should always purify yourself. Like always.
Break that down. Should always purify yourself. What does that mean?
Always be clean.
In terms of what?
Spiritually, mentally, physically, all type of ways.
I like what you said.
Just be clean.
Spiritually, mentally, physically. Because they say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Because God is clean.
God is clean.
You can't be a God if you're not clean.
Can't be a God if you're not clean.
If you don't understand that, I can break it into simpler.
Break it down, Aaron. Break it down for him.
Because a God is always clean everywhere. He's clean in the mind, in the spirit, and in the body.
It's only one God.
Yeah, God is clean everywhere in the
But
mind.
Said a God.
God is clean in the mind, in the body, and in the spirit.
Okay, that's a better version. Don't say a God. Say
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Clean in the body, which means physical. The mind equals mental. Spirit means spiritually.
Wow.
Do you understand it now?
I didn't have a problem with that. I just
Are
had a
you
problem
sure?
with what you said, because you said something wrong.
It's okay. It's okay.
So don't act like I didn't understand.
Ethan. It's okay.
It's okay.
Wow. All right, Aaron. So, in the future, a week from now, when I ask you, you'll be able to go back to the chapter and the verse
Sure.
without even have to go in the Bible.
Sure.
Very good. Very good. I must say that I enjoy reading with you guys numbers. It's been
What chapter?
listen what I'm saying to you, Ethan. I'm the narrator here, not you, okay?
Okay.
Relax. So I've been enjoying my time with you guys, just doing this every night, creating a document for us spiritually, for me, but something that I think will bless the entire house and extend it to whoever watches this video. Hopefully it will bring some kind of peace, some kind of awareness, some kind of togetherness in their family, in their surrounding, just a more calm mind. Because I think that every night that I read the Bible with you guys, I think it put a peace in my soul even more. You know, and I appreciate these moments. I really do. I don't take it for granted. I've never been more driven to sit here nightly and read the Bible with you guys. Like, it's been a joy. And we come to the end of Numbers, and starting tomorrow, we will take on another book in the Bible, and we will continue the process. Thank you, guys. On that note, I'm gonna pray. I just want to say, dear God, as we come to you on this Friday afternoon, Friday night, while it's raining outside, I just ask you for more and more awareness, more and more understanding of your words. Because truly, God, I really want to understand the words that is in these Bible. I want to understand it for myself, to know myself even more. So when people say certain things, I can refer my action probably to the Bible. Maybe good sometime, maybe bad sometime. But at least it gives me a second look at just what have been going on for centuries, decades, before I was even thought of. I just want to say thank you for this roof, dear God, that we have over our head. Thank you for continuously helping my family to put food on the table. Continuously giving us health, strength, peace of mind. Continuously giving us people who love us. Thank you for my immediate family. Thank you for my extended family. Dear God, I want to just say a special prayer for my grandma right now, because I hear that she's not really eating. And she's in a delicate age. This is the lady that helped to mold me into who I am. And dear God, I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but only you alone know. I just ask you to just put your hands on her head, put your hands on her stomach. I would like to see her again. Alive. So I'm asking you, grant me that favor so I can see her again. As you know right now, nobody can travel.